Hello divine beings, hello sacred souls, my priestesses. If you've watched the video before this, I'm sure you heard the storm. So it's starting to clear up a little bit. It's a little bit lighter in the sky, but it is still pouring. So as I was kind of like, okay, let's get up, let's carry on with the day, the angels were like, no, can you sit back down please, because we've got some things that we would like to say. And I was like, okay. So we're going to tap into the angelic realms. I feel a lot of guardian angels, that kind of loving, protective energy. The angelic realm is like where I feel so comfortable. I don't know, I'm sure you guys do too. There's just something about that particular place. It just sits in my heart space just very comfortably. Strength and guidance. Yeah. Strength and guidance. All that I'm wishing for my friends. That's that Drake song. What else? What else, angels? Holy love. This is beautiful. Okay, let's just get the next card out and then we'll what else do you want us to know, angels? Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, when the cards fall out like this though, I feel like it's because they have a lot to say. So let's just find one more card. Here we go. Friendship and union. Yeah, so not enough space. That's okay, we'll put that like that. I feel for a lot of us, expect miracles on the bottom of the deck. I feel for a lot of us, and again, this kind of ties into the video that I just recorded. We're seeking, we're wanting, we're almost putting our intentions out that we want a love, a union of a very, very particular frequency. Holy love. Holy love, that's all we want. I feel like that's kind of heavy on our hearts as well. That's forefront of our minds. And also, like the previous video, it's because it's in our souls. It's a soul contract. It's written in the stars that we are supposed to be in union and aligned to a very high vibration of love, holy love, and nothing else will do. And the angels are coming through to giving you some strength and guidance in that aspect. They're surrounding you and giving you the strength to not kind of crumble under the lower vibrations that we're currently experiencing, you know? Wow. They're saying, like, we get it. We get that this is hard. We get that, when you're not surrounded by people who give as much as you do, who care as much as you do, it can feel lonely. You could be surrounded by people. You could have all of the friends in the world. You could have 2 million followers. You could, come from a family of 15 kids. Like, if you're not feeling a certain caliber of love, then it's kind of irrelevant. It doesn't matter. And I think for us, all it is just one person. It's not like you're asking for 2 million people to make you feel a certain way and be kind of unioned in this holy love. No, if I just have one person who cares as much as I do, gives as much as I do, loves as fiercely and as intensely as I do, then that's all I need. And I feel for a lot of us, especially on the spiritual path, we've got a very high calling to go out and just anchor certain frequencies and anchor certain vibration. Oh my God, that was a huge strike of lightning. Sorry, massive strike of lightning. So confirmation, yeah, you are meant to be here to anchor very certain frequencies into the world. But you're kind of saying to spirit, you're saying to your angels, like, well, if that's the case, then how am I meant to do this by myself? If I'm supposed to pull in the frequency of love, why am I not able to find it? Yeah, gosh, it's a heavy question, but one that's valid, one that's completely valid. So I feel like your angels want to give you some answers here. Let's see what I have to say. Angels, what do we need to know about this vibration of love, this union that we're seeking? What do you want us to know at this time? This one wants to come out. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. We're feeling quite lost. We're feeling quite abandoned, almost. Abandoned by people, abandoned maybe even by spirit in some sense. But there's a feeling of lack. And this is, they're passing a church in this card. They're passing a church, a place that should feel like home, a place where you could go and find some sort of sanctuary, some sort of caring and nurturing, but they're just still left out in the cold. So you could have been in environments where you're like, or maybe like in the surface, it should have been like, this should feel like home. This should feel like a place where I belong. And for some reason, it just didn't. The energy just wasn't aligning the way that everyone would expect it to. What have we got here? The Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. But then here comes the Fool. And it's like, how do I explain this Fool energy, how I'm feeling it? It's like you're that love, you're that light, you're that fresh new beginning, and everyone thinks that you could be a little bit foolish, right, for like romanticizing your life, for like wanting this big grand adventure, this big grand beautiful romance novel, or whatever it is. But I'm also feeling like with the Fool, like you would risk it all in order to find this type of union. Because I'm feeling like when you think of this love, when you think of this union, it allows you to get very clear about what life is going to look like for you. So first of all, take this as your confirmation that the person you're thinking of, the person you wish to align to, whether you've met them or not, for a lot of you I feel like you haven't met them, whether this is friendship, romance, whatever, the person you're thinking of exists. They are currently on this planet, they are currently in the same timeline of incarnation as you, and they are here. That's the truth, right? Ace of Swords. And you wanting this beautiful life with them it's not as distant as it seems. It's not as false or fantasy as it seems. It's not. It's very true. It's very real. What else? And you might also think that, yeah, so like in order to almost in order to get to a certain place on your path, oh my gosh, yeah, judgment just come out. In order to get to a certain place on your path, that you have to align to this person, that somehow this person is very kind of like tied up within your soul contract, within whatever your spiritual mission is. And that's probably why you're longing for them so intensely, because they're part of your purpose, they're part of your spiritual journey. And when you feel that longing, it's not longing, it's not pining, it's not like puppy love, it's remembrance. It's soul remembrance. That's why you feel it so strongly. And again, your angels are here to say, look, yeah, this is holy love. This is a divine love, a divine union. When your energies come together, it is sacred. It's, what's the word I'm looking for? It's, it feels like an epiphany, you know, that kind of burst of energy where you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, it all makes sense now. Let's pull a few more cards. The Devil. Yeah, so the Devil card came out in the previous video that I just done. This is, you know, the lower vibrations that are just kind of, they feel more challenging. And I'm hearing like it's more challenging than it's worth. So you may be dealing with other people who, I don't know, obviously, with this message, obviously you just don't resonate on the same frequency of love that you do. You know, and your angels are like, yeah, they are just more challenging than worth. They're not worth the energy that you give. You need to be the fool, you know, go out on this adventure, go out and seek what it is that you truly want. And don't be afraid to do so. Don't let the fear of the unknown, don't let the fear of, oh, am I going to find this person? Don't let that trouble you. Because, oh my God, Six of Cups. Don't let it trouble you, because it is the truth. It's sweet, it's innocent, it's lovely. Again, we had the Six of Cups in the last one. It's nostalgic. It's divine remembrance. The only reason you want it, the pure reason you want it, is because it is your birthright. And you know this at a soul level. You know that you are meant to find this person. Divine person. Like sacred. This isn't just anybody. This is someone that you spent multiple lifetimes with, and someone that when you was in the cosmic and ethers before you incarnated down into earth, you said to each other, we will find each other. We will absolutely find each other. We're meant to. For sacred purpose, for spiritual mission. And you might, you know, just be feeling like you can't move forward, or you can't get the pure clarity of what it is you're supposed to do. But I feel like when you find this person, or even when you just get confirmation that what you're feeling is normal, that what you're feeling is actually the truth, then you're gonna break through. You're gonna break through this energy of lack. What else, angels? What else do you want them to know? Oh, okay. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have the Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles, with the Empress at the bottom of the deck. Sorry if you can see that. There we go. The Knight of Pentacles it's like, first of all, I think it's coming in faster than you realize with this union. It's coming in faster than you realize, but also it is as passionate as it feels. The union itself feels very intense, but not intense in like a, it's not dramatic or it's not anything like that. It's just the vibration of these two souls when they come into union can transcend worlds. It's a very powerful energy. And I know that you know that. I know that you feel that, right? This is quite a... Oh. Sometimes I feel like the English language is just a little bit limited in how to explain things. But I know that on a soul level, you guys can feel this. It's a very, very special bond, very special soulmate that's gonna take you into this vibration of like the Garden of Eden. Just abundant, just happy. And I know sometimes we have to be careful of like placing all of our expectations on this one person coming in and things like that. But this isn't expectations. This isn't a book talk romance. This is a soul alliance that was written way before we were even conscious as humans to understand what this actually is. Especially with this coming out under judgment. And, the angels came through to give you this message. The angels' signatures are all over this soul contract. They're wrapped around it quite tightly. And like I said, the guidance that they're giving you, I feel like the angels are kind of orchestrating this union to come into place. Yeah, because like I said, I did a reading just before this. I was about to pack up, and then the angels were like, no, please, like, we want to put our little 2 cents in, So the angels are like, yeah, our signatures are all over the soul contract. We are putting very specific things into place in order for this to come in the way it's supposed to, because it is divine, it is sacred, and it is for higher purpose, and it is as beautiful, and it is as sweet, and it is as intense as you're feeling it. And don't let anyone kind of cloud that judgment of yours. It is real, it does exist. What you're feeling is true. So yes, my loved ones, I am going to leave it there, but there will be much more to come. I hope you have enjoyed this message. Take care, you guys, and I will see you in the next one.